Alright, I think this is where I'm going to do my part 2. But I gotta fix something. I accidentally ripped out the negative on this little 5-volt relay. So I just gotta put that back on real quick. Let's see if I can get this. Oh wait, let me put this on. I should have prepared. I didn't prepare. I like raw footage. Alright, that looks good. Alright, I couldn't find my strippers. That doesn't really need to get stripped. Put these in here. Found my crimpers, so that's real nice. Although I kind of almost want more, but these wires are just so tiny anyway. I should be using better connectors. Oh, I like these crimpers. They're really putting in work. They're ratchet. They're hella rusty. I got them years ago, but they work. They're beautiful ratchets, so you can get a better grip. Let's see. I guess this was just too short. Let me just add a little bit to this. Shoot. Not a lot. See if I can use these for. I'm gonna have to use my knife. Cool with the knife. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay. Okay, I lost like 2 strands. Who's counting now, right? It's just 5 volts, or actually it's 12 right here. It's just 12 volts, you know. It's not gonna kill nobody. Oh, I just said I want to add. I gotta pop the fuse. I gotta check that fuse. It is just 12 volts. That. Gotta be careful with that. I thought I just brought the wire in here. There it is. It's in the passenger seat. I'm not gonna add that much wire. But I do want to cut off that. It looks like I was using that for something. That's enough. And let's get a solid connection here. Nice little round, bend, pull. That time I nicked them all, but I don't think I lost any. Let's go. Oh, yeah, camera's in a good spot. Nice. I think I might have lost a couple, but that's okay. Twist it up, shove it in. Boom. Hopefully I gave myself enough length here. Hopefully I didn't pop my 5-volt fuse. I might have though. Yeah, I could have. It was touching the metal. Everything else is still working. It's okay, that's why the fuse is in there, I think. When something like this happens. Oh, wait. This is the negative. We're chilling. Good, good. This is just going to the frame. Man, stressing for nothing. Just gonna touch all the bare metal at once. It's already on bare metal. That time we gotta squish a little in there. Bop, 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 beat it. That's okay. Okay. Man, I feel like adding more to this one too, but I feel like no, that one I could pull. That one already had more. Well, let's put this back. Oh, take this off. Pull out my other wires. I should zip tie these together. I'll put that right there. I don't think this can be seen right now, but I will refix the camera. Okay. Now I have all my parts. Got my duct tape. And I have everything's going in. I know I said part 2 was going to be a coating, but I realized I had to fix the box before I get satisfied with the coating. And I think I have all the mounting points in where I want them. Oh, I should take off the mounting points in the box, actually. I'll just remake them. I want to do it both sides. And then make it look right. So I got that's on the top. I'm trying to screw them out because I screwed them in. If I screw them out, I feel like the holes will stay nice and tight as they are now. And then I really don't like this one. But it's just kind of did it at an angle. I'm actually going to see if I can get that hole straight. But I'll take these out for now. These are I recessed in these ones to fit the screen. Kind of like the wood of the washer. Alright. And then the pie mounts, those ones are actually just in the wood. The pie actually doesn't mount the best, but it's got a lot of wires and shit going to it, so it should be fine. Alright, I think we're ready for this tape. Start on the back. Oh, picked up some debris. Okay, don't want no debris. Gotta cut it a little. Actually, it is duct tape. That's almost perfect to make it up and around. Let's just cut that there. I can do that. Be right there. I guess I'll make this fit along there or something. I don't know. Yeah, let's put another piece right there. Trying to didn't lay it in right. Should have made sure the duct tape was laying flat on this side from those little folds and bends, and then lay down this duct tape. But all these shavings here aren't helping either. I'll just fold this back right there. Right. Oh, that doesn't look the best, but hopefully I can just We're gonna need a whole new bottom piece for that. Like that's kind of stayed, but not really. Where does it split? There it is. Ripping off the inside. Okay. Now let's just cut a hole in the middle here. I could have so fixed this one, but this one actually helps hold in the pie. This hole. So I think this. No. I know this is the hole for the OBD to pie. That's okay. Nothing's perfect in this world. Well, items maybe. People, no. And I am people trying to get this shit looking right. I don't know. I'll just put this at the top. Made a nice hole for the pie, help it breathe, but I think we're about to cover it. No, not really. I could just, nothing, a little bit of slicing and dicing won't help. Okay, I just wanted a hole in the side, I guess. Oh no, I shouldn't be treating that like it's everything else. That is the brains of this board. One thing though, it's gonna be a pain trying to gonna be a pain finding my holes again. Let me take this off. Let me put new Velcro on it. That's good Velcro, but I got a steal of a deal on duct tape earlier. I got about 80 feet of duct tape for $15. That's 80 feet of both sides. I didn't need both sides, I just needed the rough side. But for $15, I feel like I won. Actually, I'm not going to put that all the way up. I'm going to stop it right there because I don't want to cut out that window again. Oh, it's a perfect cut. Almost. Damn near. Edge, so I'll use that piece to reinforce the edge. Cut that off. I cut it enough, but we're fine. Fold it that way, fold it up. Alright. And then I'm just going to cut this straight. So I can fold it down, fold it over, fold it back. Definitely could have done it cleaner, but hey, maybe I'll figure it out one day. I don't know. Let's get some for the inside. That hole's gonna be easy to find because it's the only hole on this side. Let's see if I can. Trying to get the tape in the corner. Prioritize the corner. Not heavy, just a little. So we can get a little tape at the corner type of love. I'm gonna cut this down. I don't want it interfering with my slot. Did I pull up the other side? No, I just didn't rip it clean. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I like how it's tight, but I don't like how it looks. It's okay. That's the part that faces me, so I'm not even going to ever see that. That's just for people looking in. Now, oh, let me fix this hole before I forget. But, now that we are back, I'm going to try to fix the box, basically. I fixed the box. Give a little hole for the pie. I think I might mount the fan right here. Make that hole bigger one day. But this is how it's looking. I got it all black on the inside for the most part. Not really right there, but who cares? Okay, it's my build. I got the whole back blacked up. I got my 3 main mounting bolts right here. Too bad I don't have low lock washers for them. I got the wires in where I believe they go. Hopefully this is correct. I made a jumper, a ground jumper, and I put it with one of these because it actually works fine. As you can see right here is the other piece. Right, and I think this is 1. Yep, because that's labeled as 2. This is 1. It'll unlock, and this should lock. Yeah, okay. It's giving us just a signal. This way right here doesn't even have to be that thick to like match. This is just some trash I found. Repurposed it, made it useful. That way it can slide up through here much easier. And then we have this one also sliding up through here. K1 and this is K2. All 3 wires. Make sure. Yeah. This is K2. Alright. Oh, I did forget the little screwdriver, but I might have another one. I do have another one. Make sure I can still see this. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is K2. I can't even see that. That says K1. So this is K2. I don't want it under that. I think that's in. That looks and feels in. And then let's get this one. Gotta have that nice cable management for the most part. Probably should have. No, okay. My birthday was yesterday. This is all I was really doing. This, playing some games with some of my friends. This is like one of my main projects right now though. Oh, that's why nothing was clicking. The ground's not plugged in. LOL. Now it is. Now it is. I like that. I like that I did that. I can even rotate that around. Give some space. It's much cleaner coming in the back here. Got a little bit more length just so I can play with it, turn it around. Alright, this. Does it go there? This actually goes right here on this. I don't know. Enough length. I guess I gotta turn it a little, huh? I'll just. Oh, this ribbon. Ribbon's in the way. I think I might have got slightly too long of a ribbon cable, but long is better than short. Right, and then these are gonna slide through there. Where's that little this oops. Actually, let me take this off real quick. Really restricting my movement. This one. This one says 5 volt out. I don't really know what that other one does. If that's 5 volt out. And that actually fits a lot better. Got the placement on that. Put a little 3M tape underneath that and this, so hopefully the heat can transfer. I don't know how that works, but and then where is it? This boy. The ECU. How to put that back in here. I think, oh, there it goes. I had to push the pie down a little bit. That's the most rickety part of this build right there. It's just how this pie is mounted to the box. It's not even going through that. It's wobbly. Oh man, it's okay. It's all fine. Oh, and then I don't know if you can tell, but right here. Actually, let me turn that on. Yeah, now you can see. Let me get a pointer. Right here, I covered up my pins so none of the wires would hit it. I had a whole row of pins here. I'm not even using these. I had an extender. I cut it in half, which is why it's not the full length. And I took out the pins so that way I can slide it over like a cover, and then I taped it into place. That way these wires could be smoother coming into here. Which, that actually looking real nice. This one's looking questionable. This one's real questionable. It's okay. Oh, there it goes. Starting to click a lot. That must be the unlock function, or the lock function. Going in nicely. There it goes. Man, Sprouts keeps hitting me up with these text messages, dude. It's ridiculous. Okay. Now we got the ECU plugged in. We got the power. Oh, this is our Pi power, to be honest. Pi power. That, and the third. Oh, let's get in our 12 volt always on power. See if we can get a charging battery. Oh, yep. Yep, charging. Charging light. It looks, I think these are its fully charged lights. Don't really know. But it is charging. That means I fixed that issue. Now, let me... I know this ribbon cable's in the way. Okay. What we got in here for more cable management? This It's kind of the only one oddball. It's not wired into the car. This. All this should fit right there. And I guess I made that a little long, but that's fine. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Got all that nicely packed in. Screen, hopefully it's nicely tucked. Let's go to Home Depot. We'll go to Home Depot before I go home. Sorry, Seth. I gotta play. I want to go home and play Roadcraft. We just got it. But sadly, I need a small piece of wood under here to prop this up like that. And put my Velcro back under there. And I still need to coat the dang thing. Which I'll start to do now. Oh, we gotta flip it on. We got an on switch. Which this should really be staying on. The last time I gotta work on it. So this should always on. Okay. Alright, let's I think what we're going to do is actually move the camera. And it's easier to copy paste from Claude. There it goes. Okay, we are now logged into the Pi. We've got Claude open secondhand. We've got the car on and running, meaning the ECU should actually be kicking in, but it's not. But we're actually going to be debugging the lock and the unlock function. I wonder if I have access to Bluetooth. Yeah, I do have access to Bluetooth while recording a video. Okay, well the phone Bluetooth is on, meaning the car should recognize. Well, I got some more stuff to do, at least when it comes to building. This 2-channel relay right here. It's not lighting up, and I think it's these cords, these wires. So I got brand new ones. Sadly, they're the same length, but they are new. So let's see what we want: black, brown, gray, and white, or do we want green, blue, purple, and gray? I like that one better. Green, blue, purple, gray. All right. I do gotta make sure that they are a little bit loose, a little bit free. Actually, I feel like freeing them in entirety. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna free them completely. Only because the wires, they don't really go in a line like that. They don't having issues with it here. But let's just start over. Alright, so green, always start with the ground. At least I like to. And I think I'm gonna undo this. Let me turn this off. I stopped giving it power, but then you got battery, right? It's on battery power. Okay, right. I don't know why that light's still on. But that light's still on. So, I mean, I didn't read the instructions. But everything's off. I think that just means we have power. I don't really know. Maybe this? Oh, that probably means... Nope. Thought it would mean that the power's still going to the Pi, but it's not, because I turned it off. Okay, well, we gotta just read and see what that does. Anyway, let's see. Can I get some light in there? Oh, I can't get some light. That's actually nice. Let me turn off the heater. The phone's not gonna like me if the heater's on. Only did it for the phone, which is crazy. Alright, so now I need to get... I had tweezers. I had these beautiful brand new tweezers. Number 6 pin is ground. So we're gonna put this... You know what? I don't know why they leave a little bit of metal showing right there. I'll turn it around. That way the metal is on the back. Oh man. The sixth one. Ooh, that felt like a much better fit already. And then, you know what? I'm gonna just make it happen. Right? Oh, yeah, that's a tight fit on both ends. I'm gonna get everything like that. Let's go power, which should be. So I got the tweezers. My fat fingers can't fit in my little container. I don't want to do the one right next to it, but I will. It's supposed to be 5 too. 5-volt power. A little 2-channel relay. Move it around 5-volt power. Which is awesome. I like learning how this stuff works. See if we get lights. Still no lights? Huh. We should have at least got a light from that. I wonder if there's a way that I shorted out the 2-channel relay. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Nothing has power right now. Of course nothing's gonna be lit. Okay, now something has power. Like the screen. Yeah, the screen's got power, but man, my little relays is not getting hit. Man, I messed up something somewhere along the lines. Thought it was the wiring. No, I don't think it's the wiring. I'll put in this first one. Nope. 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 Thinking maybe I had the pins on the wrong side, or that sucks, dude. Well, we're gonna get another 2-channel relay board. Why did my light go off? I didn't really turn it off, but okay. Man, that 2-channel relay is how the proximity works. Guess I'll see if I figure out how the ECU works. Poor 2-channel relay. Yeah, there's a possibility I could have definitely shorted it out or something. Plugging the wrong thing in the wrong spot. Man, that sucks. VVC, that's power. I know that's power. Ion 1 is trigger 1, ion 2 is trigger 2. Ground is ground. Ground's the same everywhere. Alright. Guess I'm gonna put it in order for another 2-channel relay. Let's figure out if I can get this ECU to work. Guess we'll troubleshoot the ECU. Let's see what I see. Alright. Let's get this. Now let's get this. And let's back out of there. Go back into here. This is where I was working on the. Oh, let's cancel this. This is also addictive fun. Which the Pi has been reset, so we're gonna have to actually Sign in again. Password protected. Beautiful. Okay, now we're signed in again. Okay, now we need to tell Claude. Basically, our ECU doesn't... Oops, accidentally pressed screenshot. Nothing reads. Nothing is reading. The car is on, and I have no program playing. I like how I was checking the audio system state. Why? Alright, quick start OBD test. Sudo update. I like to do these one at a time. It gives them to me all at once. But then it doesn't... I don't know, I like it to do this. Sometimes it does this. Install stuff. Does stuff. Update. Install. Which I think I already have that. I shouldn't even need that. Oh, I don't. Oh, already to its newest version, so I did have it. Let's go. Wait. I hate myself for this. I'll be right back. I couldn't get what I wanted. Anyway, let's put this in all at once because it's just, I think, making a folder. I think. See, that's what I'm saying. Now it's taking forever. Something's going on, and I don't know what's... Oh, okay. We activated, looks like a virtual environment, actually, under this folder, I think. Now we're going to install something else. I feel like this is to help it read the ECU. I had it reading the ECU once, but I wanted to change the way it looked, and I didn't save the original code, so I gotta kind of start from scratch. Let me paste all of that in there. Well, this is not gonna work. Oh, it did work. Root plug dev. It does. It shows it. And USB 0. So now, actually, instead of just doing this, I can actually take a screenshot of this and send it to Claude and ask it, how does this look? Claude is that. Oh, my bad. I was saying how. Hopefully you know. Perfect. Your ELM 327 is connected via device TTY USB 0. Now let's get it talking. Quick permission fix. Looks like we're just going to... Oh, it shows dev ownership. And now we're going to give myself dev ownership, development ownership. I think that might be the issue. Apply without logout. Damn it, I messed it up. There it goes. Okay. Create a test script. Bada bing, bada boom. Boom, right there. Paste in the entire script from my previous message, then save. I guess it's this. Yeah. Paste that in. Control X for this. Y for yes. Enter to save. I think you were saying, would you like to save it under this name? Yes or no? I said yes. Let's see. And then run these two. So I think this ch command solidifies it, and then Python 3 runs it. Now it's trying to connect to it. Oh, initializing. Echo off, Y, line feed off, headers off. I don't know what this means. Auto protocol, okay. Adaptive timing 2, searching timeout. Why did it time out? I did a monitor control C to stop. Okay, well, see, now we have an error. So we're going to, for some reason we can't just screenshot from Claude, but we can use our computer screenshot where we need to and paste it in like normal text. I got an error. Is all I'm telling Claude. Did a screenshot of my most recent Pi, which basically all of this, since we're connected on my hotspot with the Pi is also connected to my hotspot. We're able to talk to the Pi, download stuff from the Pi, do stuff on the Pi, see what the Pi sees on the computer, not on this little Pi screen, 5-inch Pi screen. Good news, it's responding. Bad news, it can't find your ECU. Oh, I think that's my homie. You want to play the game? I send me videos. I'll watch these in a little bit. 3D printing stuff. It's gonna be mad that I looked and didn't reply. It's okay. I don't do it often. I'm just busy. Bad news, can't find your ECU, searching stops. It means the car isn't in the right mode or wrong protocol. Well, the car is on and running. I should have told it that up here, which I think I'm going to. I got an error. The car is running. And idle. I can't spell idle. I'm just saying this car will be running throughout the entire test. And now it's okay. Getting auto detect, searching stopped. Your Scion uses ISO 4CAN. So let's fix the script error handling to force the correct protocol. See, that's what I like to hear. You know, we're forcing shit now. I like forcing stuff. Okay, so it's making me delete the code. I don't know how to clean all at once, but if you do Control K, oh, this is still in good view. It just, cleans all of one line at a time. Replace the entire contents with this improved response. Beautiful, nice and long. Sometimes I like to check, I don't think I can do it on here, how many characters I'm typing or putting in. Nah, I can't check. Anyway, let's go Control X, Y, enter, get back to our old screen. Where we at? Fixed version. Okay, now we gotta run it. Python 3 run shit. Connecting, analyzing. Looks like it added emojis on these, which is cool. Adaptive timing 1, timeout. Testing connectivity, ECU is responding, but for some reason it's a parse fail. We're gonna actually screenshot that before we go too far out of here. Actually, my dumbass, I'm gonna scroll up. So we're going to screenshot this because it actually fixed the issue. You see the ECU is reading, but now we have a parsing issue somewhere later along the line. So we're gonna actually Control C stops that, and if it doesn't right away, you can just mash it. Car is, or the ECU is being read or picked up by the Pi. Now it says the PARSE is wrong for data. ANALYSIS. I think that's analysis. But you see, RPMs, speed, coolant temp, TPMS, which I don't think I can do. But man, I wonder if I have transmission tint. Hard output it done. Now we just need to fix the parsing. So we stopped that, right? Replace the getIm function. See, when it does this, I don't like this. Let me just tell it to give me the full. Updated code. It's easier for me that way, you know. Plus, sometimes it's kind of hard to find the exact paragraph it wants you to delete or reinstall, just for, you know. Alright, let's see. So we have to copy this, paste that, nano, open stuff. Control K, deletes everything starting at the top line. Very beautiful. Nothing to cut. Alright, and then we go here, paste the entire script. Beautiful. Oh, it was still typing. Okay, so Control K up on here. Oh man, now we gotta go all the way up. Okay, so I messed up and I copied before it was actually ready to be copied. My bad. We'll just go into here. We'll delete everything. We'll go up to here. Up. Copy. I'm doing that. Copy. Paste. Control X. Letter Y. Enter. Back over here. Click that. Paste that. See what happens now. Oh, look, it's a plus. Oh, look, it looks positive now. Not concerning. ECU is responding. Don't know what that number means. That's cool. No, debug lines show raw every 10 seconds. It reads. Oh, look at that! Look at that! You see that? We got real RPM numbers right there. We're not going nowhere, so there's no speed. Coolant numbers, real coolant numbers. I think this might be throttle pressure sensor or something, because 17.3 don't make sense for air. Serial port device, return no data. I didn't see though. Hey, okay, so it stopped for some reason. Oh. It did stop for some reason, but we actually got data. We are moving in the right direction. Got some data. Then there was an error. Then there was an error. Can we fix the error? Also, I'm still, for some reason, I'm not even seeing the UI pop up on the... We're seeing that the ECU works, but the UI for the Pi is not. Something's off. Data we can see. Yep. Issue. CAN headers included. Look at the bug line. AE is the CAN header we need to strip. Also, the serial port is timing out occasionally. Don't know what that means. Final fixed version. Alright. Put it in there. Control K. Delete all this. Lets me make sure it typed it all out. Okay. Paste it in there. Paste anyway. enter, copy, paste. Debugging. Now I'm a coder. Claude made me a coder. Oh, that does not look promising. No ECU response. Failed to establish OBD2 connection. Canceled. I think we went backwards, Claude. I'm gonna tell it that too. There was no progress made. It's like, damn, thinking about frustration with lack of progress. Suspecting ELM adapter disconnection causing communication failure. Suspecting the connection issue. Planned robust serial. First one was working, we saw, and then the second one failed. Of course it's still there. Haven't even touched it. Unplug and then replug and then run. Unplug and then replug for the 4. It's a whole ECU connection. Unplugged and replugged. Did that. Let's go back to the was working version. That's what it says. Nothing was cut. Everything was pasted. Going back to basics. Run it again. This version is simpler and closer to what worked before. If you still get the error, ELM might be flaky. That would suck. Configured for CAN, no ECU response. Make sure the car is fully on. The car is running. Buddy really told me to run this shit again. He's like, run it again. Let me try testing it again. Still an issue. I unplugged it from the OBD2 port directly. Blew it out and plugged it back in. Give me to do that screenshot. That. Paste. And we are still having issues. My amp off? Yeah. So the laptop's taking up power, man. Okay, online is responding and not getting any data. Worked earlier. Likely a car power state or protocol issue. Definitely not the car's power state. We are running currently. Menu. Oh, we're making a new script. Control X, Y, K. No, enter. X, Y, enter. Then I guess we're gonna start it back up again. I like that it makes its own diagnosis. And then I'm gonna just screenshot it and send it back, and it's gonna be like, oh, based off this diagnosis, Oh, it's trying different protocols. No, it's not. Dashboard can. Oh, yeah, it is. Did it different bits at different frequencies? I couldn't even do a voltage check. Is your car engine running? Not just the ignition. Yeah, I forgot to say that. Dang it. It even threw questions in here for me. It's crazy. Yes, the engine is running currently. Has been this whole test period. RIOD. It's a nice try, the OBD port. If there's a light on the ELM2, there is a steady green light on the thing. Oh, wasn't that steady when I dropped it? Steady sometimes, not all the time. Now it's red. Now it's, oh, it might be it. The ELM, was it 279 ADAPTER? Let's say solid green 80% of the time. OCCAS out and occasionally flashes red, but right back to green. Since I can't see, I gotta use my terrible descriptive writing to get. Man, if you're a writer, making prompts for ChatGPT would be so easy. Let's see. Or a light, yeah. Try turning off the car, wait 10 seconds, and then fully on. The voltage falls 12. Less than 12, the port might not be powered. Port's not powered. You know what, let me plug this in directly. Plugged into a splitter. But when it has half power, the light's fucking orange. So I don't think it's that. Okay. And why don't we turn the car off? Hopefully it turns on. Yeah. It's my inverter that beeped. Oh, I think it told me to wait 10 seconds. I didn't wait 10 seconds. So I realized my Pi wasn't actually like showing anything. So I have this thing making what it calls a WebSocket. So that I can see the information from the ECU in the Pi screen. So we just downloaded the WebSocket. Now I think we're. Where is this? We just did that. Now I think we're making the code for the WebSocket. It's a WebSocket. I think it's a website, but it's not an online website. It's just a website that I'm able to host from the Pi, and the Pi is able to use as almost like a virtual environment to display its items. I don't know why I can't. Okay, pasted it in there finally. Oh, it's a lot of data. That's why. Save it, and then I'll give you the. Okay, ready. I should have sent it a screenshot. Because now it wants me to make. It's having me make something. It looks like a file or a folder, I think, in this file called templates. I think. And now I'm about to write the HUD.text HTML to the templates. And this looks like his entire code. I said a BMW style code because BMWs have some nice looking interiors and kind of want the blue look of that. You know, I don't know. I just look at the cool something to have. I don't know. BMW style in my Scion TC. Nobody know nothing about that, do they? Save that. Enter that. And now it looks like we gotta run it. So I'm gonna just copy all that. Paste it in there. Oh. I'm feeling it failed because we're still in the virtual environment. But I'm just gonna tell Claude it failed. I'm gonna just say it failed for some reason, so it can figure it out. But I have a feeling it's because we're still in the VENV syntax error in the Python file. Oh, it wants me to see. This is the little stupid. Did I even send it? Why it messed up? Yeah. Okay, well, can you give me the full updated code to fix this issue? And I'm gonna put it in the same screenshot in there again. I put updated. I'm gonna update it. Delete everything and paste this in. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Nobody's trying to do work. Control K. I wonder why it's Control K to delete stuff. I watched Tron the other night, and now I'm interested in making my programs real. And this is as close as I can get to it currently. That is so little. Just doesn't know. Okay, whatever. Control X, Y, enter. Copy this little first bit. Paste it in there. Enter. See what happens. If anything at all. Hopefully something. Okay, the OBD initialized. It thinks it's starting the HUD. It definitely didn't start the HUD. Let's see. Phone is at 3%, but Claude knows what it's doing. Alright? It's running. It ran its own website. It's running its own everything. I don't understand it really, but it made its own website. I just rebooted it. Just did shit. I just changed it. I just told it to reboot. The car is on and running. That means it should just... Actually, it won't boot automatically into it. It created that BMW HUD thing. I don't think it needs to be connected to my Wi-Fi. But we'll be testing this out later. I'm gonna just give it a couple seconds because it just turned on. Let's say it's just started the car. Execute it in terminal. I was hoping I didn't have to do that. Maybe just execute. Okay, that was supposed to open it full screen, but that didn't. Oh, site can't be reached. For some reason it didn't turn on. Okay. It's not really an internet connection I need, but... Bruh, come on. It is 10:42 at night. I am in my car. It has been running for probably the last hour. I am working on this Pi. I would have loved to record it all, but my phone is not doing so hot when it comes to recording. I am about to sudo reboot the Pi, because this is what it's looking like now. You know, you see the words right there, they're kind of all cut off, which is fine. I mean, everything's working. I don't like that. That doesn't look factory, right? It's okay, but it's not doesn't look factory. So hopefully after I reboot this, which I'm about to press now, broadcast message root. Okay, system will now reboot. Okay, yeah, it's rebooting. Alright. Yeah, hopefully these changes that have been made look nice in my Scion. Okay, it just came on. Hopefully, let me count. If you want it 17 seconds. Ooh. Okay. About 15 seconds came on. But, hold on. What? Don't get smaller. Bro, come on. It's playing with me now. It is almost 11 o'clock at night, but we might be able to go on a test drive in a minute here. I want to see. It starts booting up. How long it takes. How long do you take to boot up? We're gonna make sure this works without my hotspot on when I'm done too. I'm gonna turn off the car entirely, turn it back on, and see if it works. Buddy, we are so close with these words, bro. Now it's officially closer to 11. Sudo reboot. Right about now. Just want to count down with the timer on the video, since this is like the 20th try, and I'm real curious how soon this comes on from when the Pi starts. Even though the Pi might not always be going off, it might be staying on days at a time with this new battery I got in here. I don't even know why I'm turning it off. I should just be restarting the service, really, or unplugging and replugging that thing. But anyway, we are 30 seconds in right now. Or 40 seconds. 40 seconds in. Oh, 45 seconds in. Oh, man. We're getting somewhere. Oh, man. It moved to... Why did it move it down there? Oh, man. Session limit resets at 2 a.m. I'm not waiting no 3 hours for no code. So, we're about to see. Hopefully, it fixed our issue. I'm gonna do a sudo reboot, right? But bam, because that's what we've been doing this whole time. Logs me out. That sucks. It's okay. I like using up my limits. I like maxing out what I pay for. I don't want to see those shift lights work. See those until we get up into the big RPMs. Second gear. Ooh, there it goes. There it goes. All the way up into the red. That was beautiful. That was a little sexy pull right there. Alright. Just sudo reboot. It always shuts off my phone because of the Bluetooth. But Oh, that actually looks a lot better. Oh, that looks way better. Oh yeah. Let me see. Give it a little beans. Delayed beans, but they're beans. Oh man. The delay hurts. This is mainly for highway driving though. I like to see what I'm sitting at while cruising down the highway. And if I'm open on cruise control, I can see exactly what RPM we're hitting. And I gotta love these metrics too. So, and we got our red lines. It starts at 4,500. And where is it? Yeah, as you can see, 4,500 is just past half. So I'm not gonna see. I should have made it 4,000. I might lower it. I'll see what happens. I gotta test it out. Alright, well, it is fully fixed and coated. Really? It was already coated. We were just working on the HUD. Now we're good. Absolutely final, perfect layout. BMW style. Supposed BMW style. I like the blue. It's nice.